Welcome to the MeroDocs Demo. Today I will showcase the live application. The app link and the ICP canisters currently deployed on the mainnet can be found in our docs linked in the build. All of these components are directly integrated within our app's interface. Moving on to demo. Here we can see that we have added in the README the live application link as well as the ICP canisters that are deployed on the mainnet right now. All are being linked in the GitHub REA file of this app. Coming to the demo of MeroDocs, this is how the platform looks right now. Here I will show you how users can create a secure shared agreement from scratch, inviting collaborators, creating their own signature library, verifying the document, integrating using ICP, and finally the AI legal chatbot feature. First of all, users have to connect with their ICP ID and with their Calamero app. I will first connect using my ICP ID. Let me just do that first. Everything that we are using in this demo is using an ICP canister deployed on the mainnet. Let me just connect with my ICP ID. As you can see, I've connected my ICP ID with my principal, shown over here. Next, I can connect with my Calamero node. I can just continue the session, choose my node ID and the context ID I'm using for that, approve the certain information that the app requires, and then I can be led to my dashboard where I've already created 2 test agreements. And here in the sidebar, you can see the dashboard and signatures feature. In the signature library, I can just create a new signature like this, and I can save it. Similarly, I can create another signature. As you can see, we have created multiple signatures, and you can also delete them. And just like that, create as many more signatures as you want. These can be used repeatedly for signing documents. Coming to the dashboard, here we can see the already created agreements. If a user has to create a new agreement, what they can do is just click on the new agreement option, type the agreement name, say T3 or Test 3, and there you have it. What is happening whenever an agreement is created? First, it creates a new context on Calamero. Then all this information that has been created is logged on to the ICP. Here we can see a new agreement has been created. We can see all the participants. If you want to invite any other participant, you can just click and enter the invitee user ID as well as the ICP ID of the users. Set the permission level, and then we can simply create an invitation payload. Users using the invitation payload can join the agreement. If a user has to create a new agreement, what they can do is just click on the new agreement option, type the agreement name, say T3 or Test 3, and there you have it. What is happening whenever an agreement is created? First, it creates a new context on Calamero. Then all this information that has been created is logged onto the ICP. Here we can see a new agreement has been created. We can see all the participants. If you want to invite any other participant, you can just click and enter the invitee user ID as well as the ICP ID of the users, set the permission level, and then we can simply create an invitation payload. Users using the invitation payload can join the agreement. If the user wants to create an identity for themselves to join the agreement, they can use the Generate Identity option, and the user will get their new identity, which we can use to join the agreement. I will be keeping this demo short, so I'm just showing the document upload process and everything else. Let me just upload a dummy contract that I am having over here. Whenever the document is being uploaded, we first see that its embeddings are generated. This is all done locally on the front end, and then once these embeddings are generated along with the document, they get stored. You can see how this document is uploaded successfully. Also, one more thing, this app has both dark and light modes, and it is mobile compatible. We had this ideology of keeping this app mobile friendly and had a mobile first approach, but the app is both mobile and desktop friendly. We can just see how the contract looks in the PDF view that is provided. Here you can navigate the pages, you can control the zoom level, and you can download this document as it is. Now coming to the signing part. Here we have the sign document and the legal chatbot options. On the mobile view, we have sign document, legal chatbot, and a download original document option. So let me first go through the document signing. It is asking us for consent to sign the document. Here we can see all the legal terms and disclosures for signing the document. First, you need to approve this, and only then will it allow us to sign. What it does right now, it states that it has been signed on the node, allowed permission, as well as logs the same to the ICP part. Then we can get our 2 saved signatures from our signature library. We can also draw a new signature right now, just for signing this document, let me just choose one of my saved signatures. We can place it anywhere. I can drag and drop, resize it, and then I have the option to, if I am showing the mobile view, I can just place it like this, and I can just save the document. This way, we have saved the document, and what happened right now, we have changed the status from partially signed to fully signed, as it was only one user in this context, and the user has signed the document, so the status gets updated. And here we can also see we now have two options, Verify and ICP, as well as View the Audit Trail. With Verify and ICP, it matches the current hash state, as we have mentioned earlier. So as it gets matched, we get that the document is verified, and it's not tampered with, or a new document has been uploaded, or someone has changed the document content. It's all verified, and you can view the audit trail right now. So this audit trail will now show the complete symmetry that this was my principal. Then I have uploaded this document at this time. I can see the original document hash, at what time I've given the consent, when the document got completed, when the signature got applied, and the final status of the document, like when the final hash was recorded. So all this is maintained in an audit trail. Coming to the legal chatbot feature, this is a dummy contact, so I can just ask a question like, what is this contract about? So it will give us basic information about this. It says this contract appears to be in a partnership agreement between NGO/UN agency and a company outlining the terms and conditions for collaboration. And as you can see, it is like an NGO/UN agency part. So this is what it's doing. If you ask, what are some clauses in this app, in this contract? When I write some of the clauses in a contract, it gives included clauses related to dispute resolution, duration, and modification. Additionally, it mentions provisions for original signed copies of the validator contract. So this is the legal assistant that we have provided in the app. Right now, that was it about MeroDocs' current status. In the future, we are going to add a feature like a DAO agreement, which will be more like having an agreement that is like a smart contract in itself. It will be like users uploading milestones and participants added, and when a certain milestone has been completed, they can release payments in the form of ICP tokens to the participant users, just like happening in a DAO. All of it is automated, and we have a mechanism for when a milestone is achieved. So DAO Cloud is a feature under development, and I might be able to show the demo later. Thank you so much. This was a demo for MeroDocs.